In many moments of life, we find ourselves facing the need to confront adversity, no matter how harsh it may be. It's essential to balance reason and logic while keeping the heart steady. Sometimes we long to feel loved, and in doing so, we place our mind, heart, and spirit in the hands of others, leaving ourselves vulnerable to being trampled. There are those who act like emotional vampires, draining our energy because we once allowed them to enter, and then we struggle to figure out how to expel them. Without a doubt, it's often easier to open the door for someone to come in than to get them to leave your life, isn't it? Yet, it's critical to maintain the strength of our character and temperament. You may have grown accustomed to defeat, but you don't always have to carry that burden for the rest of your life. Therefore, it's vital to show your teeth, to be ready to fight. In today's video, I'd like to share with you the great power of coldness in moments of adversity, just as the Stoics practiced in their lives. But before we dive into the content, I'd be incredibly grateful if you'd give this video a thumbs up, as it helps spread this philosophy to more people. If you don't want to miss any videos, subscribe and hit the bell icon. This is Stoic Valor. Let's begin. Life can hit hard and with resolve, but we must not allow ourselves to always be the punching bag that takes the blows. At times, we must live on the offensive, not just the defensive. We must face life with determination and stoic resolve. Why? Because there are people who, upon sensing your vulnerability, will try to take advantage of it. They're ready to take everything you're willing to give up. These individuals only back off when faced with your firmness. When they see you as weak and fragile, they stick around until they've consumed you entirely. It's crucial that they understand you're not always willing to yield. You must show your character. You cannot afford to hit rock bottom in your life and stay stuck there. When someone sees you as fragile, when someone detects that you're broken, others will come to deepen your brokenness, believing they can take whatever piece they want, leaving you utterly shattered. So today, dear friend, no matter what happens, stand up and show your strength once more. Remember that you're capable of facing whatever is necessary. Life can be challenging, but you also possess the strength to confront it. From the Stoic perspective, we're reminded that life is woven with adversity and pain. Yet, in those moments of tribulation, we must not give in to resignation. It's necessary to recognize that there comes a point when you must abandon sadness with determination. Breathe deeply, and even if the pain is intense, don't misunderstand it. Don't claim it as yours. Instead, lift your head as firmly as possible and draw on the coldness within you. Don't forget that true impassivity is required. Few reach the summit of life while always being well liked by everyone. It's not about aggression, but about firmness. This firmness may carry fragility, but never weakness. The brave are those who release anger, rage, and vengeance. However, it's critical to maintain that firmness. It's precisely there where the construction of oneself takes place. Forge yourself, not to inflict pain on others as an act of revenge, but to stop the internal sabotage. Don't let others take what belongs to you. Defend your interests, for they are yours by right. Abandon defeat and acquire the tools you need. The battle will be tough, but don the armor that great Stoics like Marcus Aurelius wore in battle, and fill yourself with spirit. You'll face giants. Some will be titans, others spiritual. But don't fear, for true violence stems from weakness. You are great. Find your nourishment and strength in your discipline. As the Stoics preached, each day, in the face of 1,000,000 soldiers who inspire fear, Hold your stance with determination, for it's not the stone that defeats, but your conviction. Remember, once the stone is cast, what happens next is out of your hands. To face terror with a smile is an act of virtue. You look across to where confusion and disbelief reign, and you recognize the madness in its intensity, but you don't let yourself be swept away by the same emotion. You understand that the person beside you doesn't know fear in the face of threats. But how could you threaten someone who fears nothing? It's a losing battle, depending on how you see it, but it's a battle won with coldness and indifference. Against that, no one can defeat you. Believe me, my dear friends, coldness is the greatest ally you can have by your side. No army can stand against you if you're as cold as ice, because indifference in our daily lives is the most powerful weapon we can imagine. Your worth isn't in this earthly place, but in your beliefs. As Epictetus taught us, neither rust nor moth can disturb it. You hold the keys that were promised to you. Through stoic resilience, you them. Open the gates. For what purpose? To let everything within you flow, and to descend like chariots of fire upon those who try to harm you. The sword you wield, they won't even see, only hear, alongside the escort of soldiers, like an army of Spartans, cutting down mercenaries left and right. We are an army. We were summoned as such, and against your coldness and mental strength, nothing and no one can prevail. Abandon depression. Fear is a common companion, but negotiate with it. Say, fear, this is as far as you go. I've paid the debt I owed you. Start anew. Understood? Move forward. Even if fear pounds within you, take that step. Even if the fear is overwhelming. Why? Because uncertainty is our ally. Draw out the great talents within you. As Epictetus said, if we were all capable of doing what we tell ourselves, we'd literally surprise ourselves. Perhaps you fear losing what you've built. You fear making the wrong choice in your decisions. But what happens if you make a mistake? Can't you try again? Life doesn't have to end in pieces, shattered from top to bottom. Be cold but capable, and decisive like a Stoic. In your actions, did Marcus Aurelius not make mistakes? On several occasions? Of course he did, and he reached the top, thanks to his work and cold character in adversity. If you aspire to be a singer, painter, chef, astronaut, or architect, you can achieve it. However, you'll have to pay the price it demands. You'll also need to decide at what level you want to pursue your craft. Do you want to be competent? Do you aspire to be exceptional? Do you want to be the best or the best in the world? The choice is yours. Each level requires a nevdose of purely Stoic discipline. Remember, you're a crucial part of this personal growth process. If you found this valuable content helpful, don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment with possible topics you'd like to explore, and share it with someone who could benefit from these teachings. I've also left 2 videos that might interest you. See you in the next video.